Hi everyone, welcome back to Reality Charm. Today we're catching up with the entire cast of Sisterwives in 2025. Specifically though, we'll be talking about their work, past and present. Let's jump in. We have some information about Kody, Meri, Christine, Janelle, Robyn, and some of the kids. The first person we're going to be talking about is Kody Brown. After graduating high school, Kody bounced through a few odd jobs, but his first real career move came in sales and advertising. Kody landed a position in sign and billboard advertising, and he traveled across the region selling ad space to local businesses. Kody spent years as a traveling salesman in the outdoor advertising industry, selling billboard and sign space for a regional company, but the Browns have never really revealed the name of that business. In season 19, when they were in Wyoming for Garrison's funeral, he had brought Robyn and the kids to a store that he had sold a sign to. When Sisterwife started in 2010, Kody was introduced as someone who works in online ad sales, and I don't think anyone is shocked by Kody being a salesman. It's been discussed that he may have also been involved and is still involved in gun sales. He's been at trade shows and seen by fans, etc. And it's been mentioned a lot of times on the show that he has some investments in some businesses. But like the wives, the show seems to be his main income today. They're rumored to make, based on speculations and reports, around $25,000 to $40,000 per episode, maybe even more, not sure. This is not an exact science, but we all know how long seasons are for Sisterwives, so they're making significant money. Now, let's talk about Meri. Meri has a very long resume, guys, and she's worked everything from customer service gigs to running her own bed and breakfast. She has been involved in a lot. After graduating high school in Utah, Meri took clerical and office jobs to help support herself and eventually her new family. When she and Kody married in 1990, Meri often worked part-time customer service positions while also helping raise the Brown children. Just before Sisterwives premiered, Meri worked at a youth treatment center mentoring teens. She left the position when filming began. Actually, she insinuated that she was fired. Meri said this in an interview with Oprah Winfrey, saying, "It actually makes me sad because I loved my job, but I understand where they're coming from." I'm not sure if it was related to her polygamy or related to the show, but because of the nature of the job, it is understandable that it wouldn't work for them. In the mid-2010s, Meri joined the clothing company LuLaRoe as an independent retailer. She built an impressive network of customers through Facebook Lives and pop-up sales. Obviously, being on the show helped, which gave her a separate and very good income stream without the show. Even as LuLaRoe faced controversy, Meri continued selling and frequently promoted her clothing business on social media. One of Meri's biggest career milestones, though, came in December 2017 when she purchased her family's historic home in Parowan, Utah, and opened Lizzie's Heritage Inn. The bed and breakfast is a tribute to her great-grandmother Lizzie and remains a passion project. It was recently closed for renovations and for perhaps a new path rather than being a B&B only, maybe an event space or something like that. And over the past few years, Meri has also leaned into motivational speaking and motivational retreats or whatnot. She hosts all sorts of things, appears at women's conferences, and has a brand focusing on empowerment and personal growth called Worthy Up. The description for Worthy Up on their website says, "Worthy Up honors your individual story, your current season of life, and celebrates your dreams and aspirations for growth. We're about soaring." And it also says, whether you're enriching your knowledge or experiencing personal growth, Worthy Up is your safe space to embrace community, celebration, and support on your journey to self-discovery. Her reality TV income still exists, of course, with ongoing Sisterwives seasons, but Meri has clearly shifted towards independent business ownership and finding different streams of making money. She also recently would have received money from the sale of Coyote Pass. Meri was the first of all the wives to really diversify. Next, let's talk about Kody Brown. On social media, Kody once wrote, "I've worked retail, telephone customer service in a call center, banking, a short stint as Hardy's birthday clown too. I've worked many, many jobs. My favorite job ever, though, is being a mom." She says in her book that she also worked at a museum at one point, and that was basically her favorite job of all time. And yes, that's right. Kody was once a clown, which is super funny and kind of on brand. According to reports, in 2010, Kody worked as a partnership assistant for the U.S. Census Regional Office for a few months, and fans think that this was the job she had at night and had asked Kody, remember, to please tuck the kids in, and according to her book, he said no and to ask another wife. That being said, Kody homeschooled and was a stay-at-home mom taking care of the gaggle of Brown kids for most of her adult life. She was, in many ways, their main caregiver during the day while the others worked, and so she gave a lot to the family. Now, in 2025, Kody has 2 Airbnbs in Utah, one in Moab and one in Hurricane. She also sells for Plexus. On their website, it says about Plexus, founded in 2008, Plexus Worldwide is a pioneer in the gut health space, providing products that support whole body wellness from the inside out. Our network of brand ambassadors work to bring these products directly to people, families, and communities seeking sustainable transformation. And you'll see them often have this pink drink with them and promoting it. Now, let's go to Janelle. Before Sisterwives, Janelle built a foundation of real work experience. Early in her career, she worked as a bookkeeper, managing financial records, and Janelle actually worked for the state of Utah in a clerical or administrative role. At one point, Janelle got her real estate license, and she was the realtor who tried to sell the Vegas homes at one point. And now Janelle also sells for Plexus like Kody. Now she also has her sights on creating a flower farm, Taeda Farms, which is a 156-acre flower farm in North Carolina that she co-owns with her daughter Madison and son-in-law Caleb Brush. They finally got a few permits down, but it's been a slow process to start the business, and they'll also build 2 homes on that property. Janelle also creates shirts, and this is so funny, I love this business, that she sells with references from the show. For instance, one shirt reads, "I guess I missed the respect memo." And the other one says, "Hold on, I'll grab my list of things that bug me about you." And Teflon Queen and stuff like that. These shirts are available for purchase at janellesays.com. As for Robyn, okay, so there has been some type of speculation that she used to work in an assistive living facility, possibly as a receptionist or activities coordinator, but this has never been confirmed. In 2013, Robyn, alongside Kody and her sister wives Meri, Janelle, and Kody, launched My Sisterwife's Closet, which is infamous, let's not lie, an online boutique offering jewelry and accessories. The brand aimed to empower women by promoting femininity, strength, and family values. Robyn was deeply involved in the business, often sharing design inspo, personal stories behind the products. However, the venture just faced huge challenges, and Kody and Janelle weren't too into it either. And so it faced financial difficulties and just internal disagreements among the family members. In 2018, official documents indicate that Robyn was the sole owner of the LLC, despite the initial claim of a joint effort, according to reports. As of 2025, My Sisterwife's Closet remains pretty inactive with no new updates or product releases. The website kind of says, we're busy updating the store, or, messages saying that nothing's being sold right now. But there have been no significant changes or restocks. And now we're going to dive into what the kids are doing in terms of jobs and a little bit about what they studied in college. So let's start with Logan. We actually know quite a lot about what Logan is up to now. Logan, the oldest Brown child, attended the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. He earned a bachelor's in kinesiology and exercise science. He also completed a master's in business administration, so an MBA, at UNLV while working full-time. And yes, Logan obviously has always been the typical overachieving firstborn. After starting at UNLV in roles like recruiter or business analyst, Logan moved in the private sector. As of 2025, he's the Director of Strategic Operations at TravelWealth in Las Vegas, managing growth strategies and operational efficiency. TravelWealth actually offers a membership-based program that combines financial strategy with luxury travel planning. So they focus on maximizing the value of reward points earned from personal and business expenses. And yeah, sounds interesting. Aspyn, meanwhile, also attended UNLV, earning a bachelor's in education. She began her career in retail as a sales associate at Kendra Scott and has worked her way up. And she's actually the store manager at Kendra Scott in Salt Lake City, leading daily operations and managing her team. She appeared on the local news recently at her store, pregnant, by the way, promoting jewelry, and that's how we found out she was pregnant initially. Mitch, her husband, works as a carpenter. He used to work at DMT Carpentry in Lehi, Utah, but I don't know if he's still there. Maddie started college at Utah State University in 2015. You may remember scenes where Kody and the wives bring her groceries, but she left after getting engaged to Caleb. She's since built a career in reality TV, obviously, and also has sold or continues to sell for Plexus along with Janelle. Most recently, Maddie co-founded Taeda Farms, which is the flower farm that her mom is also involved with. So she also has a blog and for a while had a podcast with a friend, but decided to step back. Caleb, meanwhile, is an elevator mechanic. Let's talk about Leon. Leon graduated from Westminster College in 2017. Apparently, this was entirely paid by Meri and probably LuLaRoe or something. Then she earned a master's in social work at Loyola University Chicago in 2020, focusing on social justice. They worked as a recreational assistant at a veterans home in Salt Lake, supporting those who served. But they moved to Colorado, transitioned, and it's unclear exactly what they do for work at this point. Let's talk about Hunter. Hunter attended the United States Air Force Academy, graduating in the top 10% of his class in 2020. After serving, he earned a master's in nursing from Johns Hopkins in 2022, and today he's a nurse in Las Vegas, committed to helping others every day, which is very noble, I have to say. Hunter's great. McKelty followed her siblings to UNLV and has been involved in business ventures, including selling for LuLaRoe. Working at a pawn shop in Utah was one of her first jobs, and her husband Tony shifted from banking to chess. In 2025, he manages operations at a chess center in Charlotte, and they have a Patreon where they recap Sisterwives episodes that does quite well. Paedon, meanwhile, graduated from Centennial High School in 2017 and joined the Nevada Army National Guard. While living in Utah, he actually worked as a bouncer at a strip club, yes, at one point, and worked in construction. He eventually moved to North Carolina and works in Raleigh. It was confirmed by Janelle, but it's unclear exactly what his new job is, Gabe, meanwhile, attended Northern Arizona University, working summers to finish his degree early. He worked in hospitality in Las Vegas and now has moved to Chicago, potentially for love, guys. I don't know. It's unknown what his job is now. Gwendolyn graduated from Northern Arizona University with a Bachelor of Science in Biology, finishing early. You'll remember her excuse for not attending Christine's wedding was that she had an exam or something. She's worked in roles like chef on the Polar Express. She also ran a YouTube channel, but we do not know exactly what she does in 2025. Isabel, we know, studied in North Carolina for a bit, but ended up transferring to university in Utah. No word on her major. Beyond these kids, things are actually a bit blurry as to what they do for career or majored in, so we will leave it at that for now. The Sisterwives kids and, all the cast have taken very different paths in terms of jobs, from business and healthcare to military service, entrepreneurship, but they're all building careers that match their passions. Which career path surprised you the most? Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. I see a lot of people are not subscribing to my channel, and I am on the road to getting that plaque 100K. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.